Ever wondered if you're truly meant to be with him? When confusion clouds your heart, asking the right questions can bring the clarity you need. But before we dive in, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment, "I subscribe," so I can personally welcome you into the family. With that said, let's unveil the 10 important questions to ask him. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Am I happy most of the time? To figure out if you should stay in a relationship, ask yourself, am I happy most of the time? This means thinking about whether you feel good, loved, and peaceful in a relationship about 65 to 70% of the time. No relationship is perfect, and everyone has ups and downs. But if you're happy and satisfied most of the time, it's a good sign that the relationship is healthy. However, if you often feel upset, stressed, or like your needs aren't being met, it could be a red flag. Ask yourself if you're usually at peace, or if you feel unhappy more often than not. This question helps you decide if the relationship is worth working on, or if it might be better to move on. 2. Can I accept him as he is? Ask yourself this. If your partner never changes, can you be okay with who he is right now? In relationships, we all have flaws. No one is perfect. But sometimes we hope that certain things about our partner will improve. If those things never change, would you still be happy being with him? It's important to understand what you can live with and what you can't. For example, if he has habits or behaviors that really bother you, but he doesn't seem willing to change them, it may cause problems in the future. The key is to decide if you can love and accept him, faults and all, without expecting him to be someone different. 3. What is my core resentment? This means figuring out the one thing in your relationship that upsets you the most. Relationships can have little annoyances, like someone leaving a mess or forgetting things. But a core resentment is the big issue that really gets to you, something that feels very important and hard to ignore. For example, it could be feeling like your partner doesn't listen to you or doesn't respect your boundaries. Once you identify this major issue, ask yourself if it's something that can be fixed. Can you talk to your partner about it? Are they willing to change? If this issue can't be resolved, it might keep causing problems in the relationship, and you'll need to think about whether it's worth staying. 4. Do I trust him, and does he trust me? Trust is one of the most important parts of any relationship. It means you can rely on the other person and feel safe with them. If you don't trust your partner, or they don't trust you, the relationship can become very difficult. For example, if one person is always suspicious or feels like the other is hiding something, it creates stress and tension. Once trust is broken, whether through lying, cheating, or other betrayals, it's hard to fix. You'll always have doubts, and it can stop you from being truly happy in a relationship. Without trust, it's almost impossible to have a healthy and strong connection, so you need to ask yourself if trust exists on both sides. 5. Who am I when I'm with him? This question helps you understand how your partner makes you feel and act. When you're with someone, do they bring out your best self? Do you feel confident, happy, and supported? Or do they make you feel upset, angry, or less than who you really are? Being in a good relationship means that your partner helps you grow, makes you feel safe, and supports your dreams. But if you notice that you're always stressed, jealous, or unhappy when you're with them, it could mean they're not the right person for you. It's important to ask yourself, do they make me better, or do I feel worse when I'm with them? Your feelings can guide you toward the right choice. By the way, before we move on to number 6, if you're getting value in this video, hit the like button right now. And if you don't want to miss out on my next mind-blowing video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload it. And then, go to the comment section below and type, "I subscribe," and I'll personally welcome you to the family. And guess what? I've got an amazing treat for you. A free ebook called The Momentum Method. This book reveals the secret ingredient to keeping a man emotionally and romantically addicted to being in love with you. Just check the link below and it's all yours. With that said, let's continue. 6. What are the worst consequences of staying or leaving? When deciding whether to stay in a relationship or leave, it's important to think about the worst consequences of both choices. Ask yourself, if I stay, what could happen? Will I keep feeling unhappy, stressed, or unfulfilled? On the other hand, if I leave, what could go wrong? Will I feel lonely, sad, or regretful? By comparing the worst outcomes of each option, you can figure out which choice feels easier to handle. If staying seems like it will hurt more than leaving, it might be time to go. But if leaving seems scarier or more painful than staying, then maybe it's worth trying to work things out. This helps you think clearly about what's best for you in the long run. 7. Which pain am I willing to choose? When you're thinking about whether to stay in a relationship or leave, it's important to consider the pain you might feel in either choice. If you stay, you might experience sadness from constant arguments, feeling unappreciated, or being unhappy. On the other hand, if you decide to leave, you might feel loneliness, loss, or worry about starting over. Think about which type of pain is easier to handle. Is it more painful to stay in a relationship that makes you unhappy, or to leave and face the challenges of being single? By recognizing these feelings, you can better understand what you really want and what will be healthier for you in the long run. Your happiness matters most. 8. Do I feel anxiety or relief when I think of leaving? When you think about leaving your relationship, pay attention to how you feel. If the idea of breaking up makes you feel relieved, it might mean that staying with your partner is causing you stress or unhappiness. This relief can show that you need space to feel like yourself again. On the other hand, if thinking about leaving makes you anxious or scared, it might mean you're worried about what life without your partner would be like. This anxiety could indicate that you value the relationship and want to work through the problems. Trust your feelings. They can help you decide what is best for you. Understanding your emotions can guide you toward a healthier, happier choice. 9. Is he willing to address my core resentment? When thinking about your relationship, it's important to ask if your partner is willing to help with the main issues that bother you, called core resentments. This means that he should be open to talking about your feelings and trying to make things better. If he truly cares about you, he will want to understand why you feel upset or hurt. It's okay if he doesn't have all the answers right away. What matters is that he shows a real effort to listen and improve. A healthy relationship involves teamwork, where both partners support each other. If he is willing to work on these issues together, it can help strengthen your bond and make your relationship happier. 10. Can I communicate effectively in this relationship? Effective communication is essential in any relationship. This means both partners should be able to share their thoughts and feelings honestly. Ask yourself if you can express what you need without fear. Are you both listening to each other? If you often feel misunderstood or ignored, it might feel like you're hitting a wall. It's important to work together to improve how you talk to each other. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen," you could say, "I feel hurt when I don't feel heard." This way, you're sharing your feelings without blaming. Good communication helps solve problems and makes your relationship stronger. Remember, it's a two-way street, and both of you should be committed to making it better. Thanks for watching. Grab your free copy of my book in the description or pinned comment. It's a must-read. Plus, unlock the secrets of dating mastery with the captivating playlist popping up on your screen right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Join us in the next video for more exciting insights.